Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Hello all, welcome to Ganesh IAS Academy. This is the special session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the previous year UPSC Economy Mains question. Let's begin the session. This question was asked in 2018. It is a 15-mark question and the question is related to the National Horticulture Mission. So the question is saying that assess the role of National Horticulture Mission in boosting the production, productivity and the income of the horticulture farm. How far has it succeeded in increasing the income of farmers? So this is the question. The question is more specific about the National Horticulture Mission. First part of the question is more easy one because it is simply saying that the role of National Horticulture Mission in boosting the production, productivity and income of the horticulture farmers. Second part is more important. It is a factual thing. You need a factual data to address the second part. The reason is it is more specific that how far has it succeeded in increasing the income of the farmers. So that you need a factual data about the GDP growth rate in the horticulture farming, or else you have to speak about the export increase in that horticulture, or else you have to speak about the growth of annual growth of horticulture production in India. So these are the data you need to have for the addressing the second part of the question. First of all, what you have to do is you have to think in a diversified manner. What are the things we need to present for the second part of that question? If you don't know the data, that is not an issue. First of all, you have to think what are the possible data I can give for this second part of this question. So that is the thing you have to mainly do. Okay. So first of all, you have to think in that manner. Afterwards, if you don't have any data, you can simply say that it is doubled. For example, you can compare that before 2000 and present. The horticulture GDP contribution through this horticulture import, through the export and also due to the internal production process, it is doubled. Okay, or else you simply say that it is increased, the export increased, or else you can simply say that the growth rate in that horticulture production is increased. So this is one way of giving the answer if you don't know any factual data. The reason is why I'm saying that you don't have the specific data to most of the questions, because you can't guess what are the questions they are going to ask. So in that scenario, you just simply give the diversified answer and simply say that increase. That is more than enough. If you know the specific data, you can give. For example, the annual growth rate is 7%. This is the specific data. If you don't know the data, you simply say that it is increased. That is more than enough. Okay. So if you are going to give the specific data, means you will get extra 1 mark. If it is not there, means it is not an issue. You can simply say. So that is more important. If you are not going to address the second part, means then you are going to lose the major mark from that question. So in that scenario, it's better to say that it just increased. That is more than enough. Then the first part of the question is not a big issue. First of all, you have to give the intro. Father of India's horticulture is M.H. Marigouda. So that is the main intro that you can give. Or else you can say about the idea of this National Horticulture Mission is to improve the farmers' income, or else the doubling of the farmers' income. In that way also you can say. Or else if you know about the specific data related to the National Horticulture Mission, means you can say that, for example, sustainable production process and also integrated horticulture mission, which means integrating the production process, transportation process, and the market scenario. You can give that thing also as an intro. So there are diversified intros you can give. Next part is how this National Horticulture Mission is boosting the production, productivity, and also the improving the farmers' income in that horticulture. So first thing is vegetable seed production. So they increased the R&D work or else the lab extension services related to the vegetable seed production and also the seed infrastructures related to the nurseries. That is also improved due to this National Horticulture Mission. Next, creation of the water storage. They improved the irrigation facilities through this National Horticulture Mission. Next, integrated pest management and the nutrient management. So that is also they did it through this extension services and also basic infrastructures like tissue culture units that is also established through this mission, and also production and distribution system that is also connected. So it is about the linkages called as forward and backward linkage that get interconnected due to this National Horticulture Mission. So these are the things they done. So this is the intro and the first part of the questions, and the second part of the question you can go with the certain factual data. So there are various means you can provide the factual data related to that question. So for example, the annual growth rate is 7%, and also GDP contribution is actually doubled. So, or else you can say that about the Sikkim, the state Sikkim, the organic farming state, they are providing the major horticulture production to the India. You can say that also. And also major northeastern states are now moving towards the horticulture production, all due to this National Horticulture Mission. So the area that doing the horticultural production activities is expanding. That is also happened due to this mission only. So that is also you can say. So for the second part of the question, there is no specific answer. You can give the n number of data. Okay. Thank you.